The lion does not come out of the desert, but if you see one, it must be a very brave lion. In 2012, the mayor of Mogadishu bestowed upon Major General Paul Lokech the moniker the Lion of Mogadishu after the UPDF had driven the Al-Shabaab militants out of the city. Those were heady days, days when the nostalgia of the fog of war brings a smile onto Major General Kayanja Muhanga's face. The commander of the Mountain Division was Lokech's closest friend. Their friendship was cemented in 2011 in the heat of battle as they fought to capture the Red Mosque in Mogadishu, Somalia. Lokech was the contingent commander and Muhanga a battle group commander.
Even if there was a wall in front of him of 20 feet, General Lokech would jump it to achieve what he wanted. One of the very best I have ever worked with. He had it all, in total.
In the army, luck goes to the strong and the bold when it comes to decision making. And Muhanga says that in the heat of battle, Lokech was a good commander.
In 2012, we are not supposed to bomb Bakara. But because we had snipers up in the buildings, because snipers are very dangerous, we used some RPGs, to take out these guys, and some 82 millimeter mortar bombs. I think people in the Bakara market were calling, and they would call back in Kampala. Lokech came and said, Muhanga, you are using bombs near Bakara market, you are going to get a problem. We are going to court-martial you. So we, oh my God. So we exchanged some words there just because I also was under duress, I was under stress. But when we captured Bakara and the stadium, Mogadishu Stadium, we forgot all that and we are all laughing. And
Lokech was never a man to hold a grudge with a subordinate.
If you make a mistake in operations, Lokech will be very, very tough on you. But at the same time, he had the heart of a parent. He could forgive. And he's not that person who will report above to say, Muhanga did this and this. No. Unless if it's a very, very serious offense.
Muhanga says he had the grace to forgive the slights committed in battle.
General Rwanda was the CDF. He had come to Somalia, and General Lokech told him that I was by then a lieutenant colonel. He said, I want Muhanga to be my deputy. And immediately, General Rwanda he gave me an acting colonel. I vividly remember when his tour of duty had ended, our tour of duty, me and him, he proposed to General Rwanda, he said, Muhanga should be the one to be the contingent commander in Somalia.
Unfortunately, the army works differently, and it was 5 years before Muhanga could return to Mogadishu. Lokech and Muhanga met in 1990 at Basima House, where they were working in military intelligence under Commander Fred Tolit.
One, we have this pandemic.
The soldiers were posted to Gulu with Lokech as division intelligence officer, while Muhanga was the brigade intelligence officer. They later worked together again in Karamoja and Padeh before linking up in Mogadishu.
He's always laughing, smiling, very interactive. You cannot even get to know, if you didn't know him, that he's even a soldier. He would really put in effort to see that female soldiers are very well treated and, given the other necessary special things that women don't need. I think you understand as a lady,
In 2020, Muhanga returned from a course in South Africa and was appointed commander of the Mountain Division. Lokech had already been appointed Deputy Inspector General of Police. They were to work together again during the 2021 election period.
General Lokech is one of those people who proposed my name for election security in Kampala. I remember him telling me, he said, Muhanga, the security of Kampala, take it like it's we are in Mogadishu again. It's same.
Muhanga remembers that a few weeks before his death, Lokech organized a barbecue at his home in Kira municipality, Wakiso district, to celebrate the capture of the suspects in the General Katumba Wamala attempted murder case. When he fell off a chair, Muhanga was the first person his aides called.
I think he wanted to pick something from up the wardrobe. So unfortunately, he was stepping on my plastic chair. So it broke. So when it broke, I think he got a crack in the leg.
On Thursday, just 2 days before his death, Lokech called Muhanga to thank him for a present he had given him.
He was changing his escort, so I brought him a soldier. When I sent him that soldier, he sent me a bottle of whiskey. He sent me a bottle of whiskey, I think a Gold Reserve. When it reached, I was in a meeting with the CDF, the Chief of Defense Forces. So when they came out, I found he had called me to confirm if it had reached me. Then we talked, and we were laughing, and he was saying, has it come? I said, yes, it has come, and I'm going to deal with it. I will deal with it, and just naturally, we were laughing.
So how does a soldier get over the death of a comrade in arms?
You know, we had a lot of hope in General Lokech because he was energetic. We knew Lokech would change the police. But it's very unfortunate that he has stayed for a very, very short time and got this problem.
Muhanga says in the few minutes that he manages to catch some sleep, he dreams about Lokech. And in last night's dream, all vehicles had traveled to his friend's village in Padre for the burial, leaving him behind. He had to fight his way and jump onto a lorry heading to northern Uganda. But alas, it was just a dream. Gillian Nantume, NTV Tonight.